Hi, jewelry lovers. It's Cindy, the jewelry nurse. How's everybody doing tonight? I really wasn't going to do a video tonight because today was one of my few days off and I was a little tired, but I decided after watching a video by Cindy Loves Jewelry that another subscriber had told me about. She has a video up on repairing brooches, and I had gotten this one in the bag that, or the jar that I had posted last night, and I thought it was really pretty. It's not marked, but it's missing a pin, so I wanted to actually repair that. Plus, and like I said, forgive my nails. I was too tired today to go get them done. Also, I wanted to go over a couple of things that I had got last night. One of them was, it was in that jar, was this necklace here, and if you remember, it was missing one of these chains on one side, so I put that back on, and when I did, I realized that they were both put on with a silver jump ring, and it's actually kind of a brass colored necklace. So that's what led me to wanting to do this video, because I have this bag right here that I got from DAV, it's called, a Disabled American Veterans Store, and it has in it a bunch of jewelry repair stuff, like some tools and some jump rings and things like that. So I wanted to go ahead and open that so I could replace those. Plus I want to put a double jump ring on there so it won't come off next time. But I don't think I noticed this, but it is Coro. So I figured it was worth repairing and listing, and doesn't have the copyright sign, so I have to do a little research and see if it was made before copyright in 1955, or if it's just one of those cases where they didn't put a copyright on it. But the one thing I have noticed about some of the older Coro stuff is that the stones aren't always set really well in them. When they're like just glued in, they're not always set in there straight. So this one, the center stone was in there really bad. It hasn't dried yet, but normally I just leave them unless they're really bad, because when you pull it out, it pulls the gold foil off the back of the rhinestone. But this one was so crooked on the center, and then they don't look the same as the rest of the stones when you do that. But I went ahead and pulled that one because it was so crooked and reset it. So as soon as I fix that, I'll be putting that up. Plus, two of the chains that I got in there, the chains that didn't have anything on them, I thought might be silver, so I tested them, and to my surprise, they actually tested positive for 10 karat, even though they're not marked. So I don't know if it had some kind of a tag on it or something, but this one, this little ball chain and this little curb style, this one's a fairly long one, but they both tested positive for 10 karat. So that turned out to be a really good jar. Plus a couple of things on a thrift haul I want to go over with real quick that I found. This I tested too last night, and it's a Native American style fetish necklace, and it is got the silver bead. I can't remember what you call it, but it did test positive for silver, so those are liquid silver, I guess that's what you call them. But it did test positive. Those are silver, so I think it is has the barrel class. I think it is a legitimate Native American made, so I'm gonna do a little research on that. I only paid probably less than $1 at the not Goodwill, but CHKD, CHKD stands for Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters. And then I found this, and I didn't even notice it's a faux pearl, and it's really pretty, and I think I paid less than $2 for it, and I didn't even notice until I went to clean it up the other day, and I don't know how well faux pearls do. It's glass faux pearl, so it's the heavy, not the cheap plastic ones. It's not authentic, but it is faux pearls, and it says Marvella. It's Marvella, and it has a patent pending number on it. So I don't know how well things like this do on Etsy or eBay. If y'all could leave comments and let me know if you have any luck listing. But it had a really pretty clasp, and they're a nice set of pearls 3 strands. So that's why I went ahead and purchased that. And like I said, under $2. So, you know, where can you go wrong? Even if you sell it for 10, you're still ahead. And then next I got this from the same store, and it had a really nice clasp. I think they might be jade. They're knotted, so I'll do a little bit of research. But if anybody recognizes that clasp coming from a particular company, let me know, because it doesn't have any kind of identification of who made it. But nice set. So if anybody has any luck selling, you know, jade like this form, let me know. And then next I got this because I thought it was really pretty and very well made, and it's not like the cheap rhinestone type jewelry that you buy at Claire's for the prom kind of thing. It's actually really well made, and it does have a maker's mark on it, and it's somebody I recognize, but I don't really know a lot about it. But it is, let me look to make sure I am pronouncing it well. But it's, and I haven't really researched it, but it's by Bijou Turner, Bijous. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, and I've seen her stuff before, but if you recognize that, let me know. If you know anything about it, let me know. But I thought that was, you know, really well made, so I went ahead and got it. And again, under $2, I think like $1.85, and then it was 50% off day. And then I got this to add to a lot of tiger's eye jewelry that I am putting together to sell as a lot. And this was, again, I think it was like 89 cents or something like that. And it does have that, I might have shown this before. I don't think I did, but maybe I did. And I kind of lose track. Sort of try to put them away after I show them just to make sure. I think it did have some initials on it somewhere, but I don't see them now. So anyways, I thought that was kind of nice for the money, and I'm just going to add it into the rest of my tiger's eye jewelry. Okay, so I think that's it, all that I wanted to show you. I'm going to go ahead and break into this bag. And this is probably going to end up being the 2-part, because I think it's going to take a while to get through this bag. And I put this in a Ziploc because the bag that it came in was so thin that every time I moved it, it was busting open. So I put it in another bag. So as you can see, there's a lot of crap in here. I'm going to end up, I'm sure, doing this as a 2-part. So let me start with the loose stuff. Oh, a nice belt buckle. Well, maybe. I can get it loose. It looks like it's silver plated. I don't think it is actually silver. It's not marked anywhere. It's a nice belt buckle, though. It looks silver plated. So that, actually, I'll test it and see, but I suspect that it's just silver plated. But either way, it's a nice belt buckle. If you guys have any luck selling belt buckles without the belt, let me know, and I might list it. But it's got a nice etched pattern in it. So that one I'll definitely test, because it does look like I said, it totally looks silver, but it might be just plated. I'm sure it's probably just plated because it's fairly heavy, but I'm going to test it. Wow, it really does look silver. Okay, so next, this bracelet, a little bit stretchy. I think you call this a popcorn link. I could be wrong, but it looks like it's faded. Looks like it was gold plated of some kind and faded. And then a howlite bracelet. And I do have a howlite set listed, so I may just add this to it as a free gift. Then of course these, and it says Navy SEALs Foundation. I live in a military area, so I see a lot of that kind of stuff. And well, this is kind of cute. It doesn't have an acres mark. It's a little bit of a statement necklace, inexpensive, but it's cute. Okay, so like a cream colored enamel. And no idea what this is. Somebody made this, obviously. It's got a little turtle charm on it, and I see a lot of seashell stuff here because I'm just a couple of blocks off the beach. But these beads are nice that are kind of embroidered into there. Those are nice beads, so that'll probably go in a crafter's lot because those are really nice beads. And then a pin that says Fraternal Order of the Police. Oh wow, Fraternal Order of the Police. Looks like brand new. So, don't know. I look at some of these because I did find oh no, this is a tie tack actually. I did find a tie tack from McDonald's that turned out to be 14 karat or something. Then just a cheap green hoop. And, oh, this is pretty. These are nice beads. It looks modern. It's got a modern clasp on it, but they don't feel glass or plastic. I don't know what these are made out of. I think it's like just a really heavy acrylic. It does have a tag on it. Let's see what it says. Oh, Express. Okay, so, yeah, Express. I like the color of the red. And a button. Oh, wow. And part of the jewelry making stuff is gotten out. It's one of those pins. And a bunch of little jewelry pieces. Looks like one of those kits have broken open, but a lot of little pieces, parts for jewelry repair and jewelry making. Yeah, something's leaking there. Okay, no idea what that is. Not even what it, oh, it's made out of wood. It says Sinestas St. Martin. I think it says St. Martin. Yeah. I've actually been to St. Martin. Very nice island. One of our stops on a cruise once. I don't know what that was supposed to be. I guess a bracelet. Broken, so crafter's kit. Here we go with the tangling. Oh, wow, a nice pocket watch. This is a small, maybe ladies' pocket watch. Let's see, it is... Oh, Caravelle, and this is actually a good brand. It feels like it's weighing too tight, but I'm going to take that to a jeweler and see if they can fix that, because that's a nice brand. That was not a cheap watch, and it looks fairly old. It does look like it's gold-plated. It doesn't say it inside here, but usually it's on the back of the watch. But yeah, I'm going to take that in, and that's definitely worth getting fixed if it can be fixed. But that's nice. That right there, if I can get it to work, will definitely pay for this. I think I paid $22 for this bag, which is probably the most I've paid for one so far. Because they are, like I said, a little bit hard to find in my area. They go fast. Oh, nasty feather earring. Another, guess they were trying to sell that for 45 cents. 95, 75, 45. So, yeah, I've gotten a lot of these. I think y'all do. I'm just going to take these and donate them to the Catholic Church up the street. A hoop. Looks like a brass hoop. Not marked anywhere. Looks like it's brass. You know, I'm forgetting to use my magnet here, but yeah, that's sticking to the magnet, so that's not brass. Not sure what that's made out of, but it's not brass. I'm inside a little booth thing here to keep the lighting together, and so I feel like I'm all crowded in here. I gotta get a better thing set up for lighting. I just don't have time to deal with anything, I think. I'm like trying to do so many things all the time and not enough hours in the day. Okay, tangle, tangle, tangle. So let me set that aside and I'll untangle later. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I was expecting from here. Plastic kids ring. Another stretchy metal. Well, no, those are plastic. Plastic beads. Crafters. Yep, got a tangled mess here. I think I saw the match to these. These are pretty nice. They're pretty well made. Yeah, they're not the cheap Claire stuff. They're older. As you can see by the way they're made, they're older, and they got nice stones in them. Glass stones, and yeah, those are nice. I like the Art Deco look of them. So those, if I do find the necklace, which I think is right here, I will probably, actually, yeah, here's the necklace. It's a little tangled up and doesn't look like it's missing any stones. Let me see if I can get it out of here without a lot of, oh yeah, it's got the old style hook clasp. So yeah, this is pretty old. Yeah, I knew it didn't look modern. It is much better made. Get it out of there without breaking it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so that's a nice set. No missing rhinestones. It has the hook clasp, which is intact. So, yep, I think I'll post that because that's a nice one. Nice Art Deco looking. All right, so that's a good score there. So far, not bad. Another another hoop earring. And this one's a little bit messed up. No markings on it, so I don't think it's anything of value. I need to start moving this stuff over here out of the way. Okay, I don't know much about these piercing things, but that's kind of It's a piercing. I guess eyebrow or belly button or nipple. I don't know what people put these in, but yeah, one of those. I would not do that because it looks so painful, and as a nurse, I see them get infected. A VT pen, Virginia Tech. We're not far from, a lot of the kids around here end up going to VT. It's not far. It's a competing to my son's school, but yeah, a lot of the kids around here end up in VT, so I see a lot of that. The little mustache enamel mustache ring. It's adjustable, but it's cute. No markings. Cute, though. It's another thing, I have heard somebody say that she did pretty well, and I don't remember who said that. It might have been Thelma Thrift, say she did pretty well on adjustable rings. Another pearl. I've gotten so many of these, and this one looks faux. By the way it said, it's a faux pearl, but I get a lot of those. And then I know there's a couple of these in there because I saw them, but I think these are like, I've heard people say they're different things, but this is what I think they are for. Well, maybe not, because it's not big enough, but I've heard people say they're to clamp beads together, but I don't really know for sure. They're definitely not strong enough to be earrings. I mean, they don't clamp together. Oh, that's why this one's not clamping. It's missing a magnet. So, anyways, I know there's a couple of these in this bag because I saw, yeah, here's another one. This one is clamping a little tighter. Well, yep, definitely clamping tighter. I think there's at least one more of these in here. I think there's 3 total, but don't hold me to it. Got a bead in it. But yeah, I'm not really sure what these are for because I've heard people say they're for different things, but one of the things I've heard was to clamp, to put on a necklace, but I don't know. If you know what they're for, leave me a comment. I'm sure I have one subscriber who is very knowledgeable. She will tell me what they are, and you know who you are. You will tell me what they're for. And an earring, chandelier style. No markings. Definitely cheap metal. You can tell by looking at it. Watch it not stick after I say that. No, yeah, it's not brass. It's a cheap earring, but cute. I kind of like the chandelier style, and I really don't mind this because they're lightweight. And another black and white hoop earring. I need to keep an eye on the time here so now I know when to start the second part, but like I said, I don't want to go too long. Oh, these are pretty. These are really light. They're not marked, but they do look like they were at one time silver. And I don't know, sometimes nickel has that, but plated, so I'll test them. you can test them. They're so thin, but they're pretty. I think they were plated, though. They're definitely not. They don't have any silver marks, so I'm sure they're not actually silver. You can see all the little rings and beads and stuff that are in there. Oh, I just noticed this. This is got some verdigris on it. This is a cute little hoop. It's got the pink, well, you can see the verdigris, and it looks like it's missing stones, but it's not. It's just, well, maybe, is it? Oh yeah, the stones are missing, so junk, crafter's lot. Yeah, I can get this opened here. Oh yeah, it's a magnetic bracelet. And it's got like pave set on there, little beads. It's a little wear on it, but it's cute. But like I said, I really wasn't expecting much from this because they sell a lot of their jewelry in their case, so I'm guessing only good stuff ends up in it when they can't sell it. But you know, I don't see a lot of stuff that has prices on it. Stretchy bracelet. I bought it because of all the jewelry repair stuff in it. Another stretchy. Looks like, see, another homemade necklace out of shells and string. I'm not going to bother untangling this because it's just like Mardi Gras type beads, and it's 4-leaf clovers. Another trash. More trash. See, why do they bother putting that stuff in there? I mean, they really should only put wearable stuff in these bags. Another one of these really fine filigree type. Now, this one does not have the same silver look, and it's a little bent up, but it's cute. And does it stick to a magnet? See if I even need to bother to test it. Nope, it's not sticking, so maybe I will test it. And another ring, the stretchy band type. Now see, somebody told me they do pretty well with these too, and this looks like it, does it have a marking, or is that just... No marking, just the way they molded it, plastic, but that's kind of cute. Kind of looks a little bit like those earrings I had last night on the other video. And a stretchy, this one's kind of cute, filigree. It's got some wear on it, kind of an antiqued brass look. No marking, a little bit stretched out. So crafter's lot and a Chuck E. Cheese token. Okay, you know what? Not jewelry, people, not jewelry. The other matching earring. A ring. And this, yeah, this is really worn, so obviously it looks like copper, silver plate over copper, rhodium plated. So, yeah, crap. Yeah, I wasn't, like I said, wasn't expecting very much out of this. I probably, unless it just looks like it's got something in it that I cannot pass up. So far, the only really good thing has been that pocket watch and this set that I think I can really sell, and maybe this. But yeah, like I said, wasn't expecting much. Just kind of a cute bracelet, but looks like it was once gold. Everything is worn off of it. There is no maker's mark, so yep, more crap. Now this isn't bad. This needs the string to be replaced, but this is kind of cute. It's a nice color. I don't know how well you can see that color, but it's sort of a bright peachy color. It's a little brighter than it looks on the screen. I got to get my lighting fixed. But yeah, that's nice. That might be worth putting new rubber in. And, you know, putting it in a bracelet lot or something, maybe. And big pearl earrings. These are looking they're really lightweight, so I think stick to the magnet. They're cheap, faux pearl, but they're in good condition, so I'll probably just put it in a lot of earrings. And this is kind of cute. It's, yeah, but a lot of the black paint, it does still have the stone in the middle, but a lot of the black paint has come off. It is not marked, and it doesn't really have any, well, is it marked? No, not marked, just a flaw in the middle, so nothing worth getting excited over. And these glass pearl, like faux, oh God, can't even think right now. But they're faux, they're not the real thing. They're too purple anyway. They're too dark to be, why can't I not even think right now? Age sucks, your memory goes, but, yeah, they're faux. As soon as I stop the video, I'll remember what I wanted to say. Maybe I'm going to get through this quickly. Okay, this is kind of cute. It's a elephant pendant, upturned trunk, enamel, and doesn't look like it's missing any stones. Okay, that's really cute. If I get a nice chain, I might post that, but yeah, that's cute. No maker's mark, but it's cute. I'm gonna sell it for a couple of bucks if I get a chain on it. And you know what? Here's the other earring, but guess what? This is broken, of course. So if it is actually silver, it'll just go in my scrap silver pile, which we all have. Then this looks fairly old. Looks like a, yeah, not old enough to be, well, maybe. It's got that kind of it, so it could be celluloid, but just a Santa brooch. It's an old one. It's got the old vintage hook. And a stretched out rhinestone bracelet, very stretched out, so crafters pile to reuse the, yeah, I thought they were black, but now they're looking blue, but reuse the rhinestones. And a Christmas earring, getting a lot of Christmas jewelry lately. And this is kind of neat. It's stretched out, but it's a stretchy metal, stretchy, no maker's marks. Okay, so I'll actually have the mate to that. I think I can get through this real quick and end it in one video. There's the mate to that, because there's not a lot much more in here. So I'll just go through it really quick. Not enough worth doing a second video over. Here's a little pendant, little tiny pendant. Let's see if it sticks. It is, yep, it's not sticking, so maybe I'll check that out. Nope, it's got some wear on it, so it's not gold. It is a nice looking pearl though, but I still think it's a fake pearl. There is the other, well, here's a pair of earrings. Now these are a little heavier and a little better made. They do not have a maker's mark, but they're heavier. They're kind of the faux knocker type. And then this ring here looks like it might be, wow, either Bakelite or celluloid or just acrylic, but that's nice. It's like a carved rose, so I'll check that out. And then just a broken pendant. Oh, nice earring. Not marked anywhere. Yeah, see, this is, yeah, I don't know, like I said, that I'll buy any more bags from here. Nice earring, but don't see the mate. So here's the mate to that other chandelier. So at least got a mate there, and a mate to that other one that, of course, the stones were falling out of. Would have been cute for a kid's bag if the stones weren't falling out of it. But I'll just harvest the stones out of it because they're too small. I mean, they're really small, and it's hard to replace those. Another coin. This is got the Eiffel Tower on it, and it says Paris. So this is some kind of commemorative coin, Paris coin. Yep, looks brass. And then another stretchy bracelet that is so stretched out and worn out that it's not even worth fixing. So, yep, I'm pretty sure they just threw all the crap in here. Another button, a little plastic stretchy bracelet, a ring that is breaking. Well, what is that? Can't tell if it's supposed to be hanging off of it or if it's coming off. Oh yeah, it's got a slide around there, which would have been cute if it wasn't missing rhinestones. So yeah, and it's adjustable. So more crafter stuff, just something to harvest the rhinestones out of. And I don't see any more individual pieces of jewelry, but let's see what's in this bag. Oh, here is a earring, and it's plastic. It looks like faux hematite. The mate to that other leaf earring. This one's not bent up like the other one. And a plastic seed bead ring. Nope, nope, they're not even seed beads. They're just little balls, so more trash. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, this is definitely a bust on the bag. Couple of things I can probably just get my money back on it. Stick pin. Happy birthday pin. I've won, I've lost, winning's better. Another one of those. And this is kind of cute. An A pin with, and this is in good shape, it's like brand new, red, white, and blue. So I'll put that in with my, either my alphabet or my patriotic jewelry. But it's a brooch. And a little wooden teddy bear brooch. Looks like it was one of a clay broken angel with a broken head. So crafters. And oh, a little, I thought it was a piece of a necklace, but it's a little choo-choo train charm. So I'll check that and see if it's silver and put it in with my charms. Got a Elko charm bracelet I'm trying to fill up to sell United Way. It's a really old vintage charm bracelet, so I don't want to sell it until I get it full of charms. A gold-plated #1 mom. Looks like there's wear on the top, so I don't think it's gold. And an ice cream cone charm, and it does say something probably made in China. Nope, made in Hong Kong. So that's been around a while. I don't think Hong Kong is a thing anymore, is it? And then a little heart pendant. Well, pen. I don't know what that's made out of. It almost looks like that clay stuff too. And know what that is. Oh, that's the head off the broken angel. A little felt teddy bear. Yeah, they really put a lot of junk in here. Another United Way. And I can't remember what the red dove is. A lot of little stick pins in here. And another one of those still in the bag. Not even sure what that's for, but there was 3 of those in there. A little plastic pumpkin. Another pen. Yeah. Not sure what that bird is, but I'm sure it's something. And another, the National Reef Project, the Sergeant Mack Foundation. Hard work, you'll get your reward. That looks like a tie tack. Beat up. I woof you. Okay, I woof you too. Another United Way stick pin. So that little bag was just full of stick pins. But, see, there is a whole bunch of jewelry making, jewelry repair stuff in there, which I probably could have just gone and bought it cheaper. But the reason I bought this is because it's mostly vintage. It's older stuff. You know, it's not like newer. It's a little bit older. And this is like a bead kit. Got some nice beads in it though. Yeah, it's got some nice beads. It is unopened. And a seed bead chain. Looks brass or copper. I'm not brass, but it looks copper. Let me find the... What did I do with my mag? Oh, here's my magnet. No, it's not sticking, so it could be copper. And then these, I don't know what these are for. I guess some kind of jewelry making. A skeleton key, pendant for jewelry making. Now that's kind of a cute one. And, oh cute. Well, of course it's missing a stone. But that's cute for a charm bracelet. And another one of those. Little blue pearl. A lot of jewelry making stuff in this bag. A bag of, it's like silver, bronze, and copper jump rings, the large ones. A whole box of jump rings and fish hooks, bunch of different jewelry making stuff. So yeah, I figured I could use all of that. And this is older stuff. And it's got a little bit of everything in it. Another, I guess this is this the belly button kind? But it looks like it had a stone and it's missing the stone. So then a earring, but only one of them. Nothing special. Then this kit for wire wrapping. These tools are expensive, so I guess in that respect, these are nice tools too. These are not cheap ones. So that was the main reason, like I said, I grabbed this, was because of all these tools. And you know, I have a few, but I don't have that particular pair. And then a couple of, there is the fish wire and a thing of wire, and I'll test that and see if it's silver. I suspect it's not. And then a wire cutter. So that's pretty much it for that bag. Yep, that's everything. So anyways, that's the bag. Oh, sorry, forgot. There was one more thing over here. It's a tangled, jumbled mess, basically. Looks like they tried to sell some of this. Another silver hook. I think the mate was in there on this one somewhere. If not, I know I've got a dozen like that. Yeah, this looks like a 3-4 strand thing. There is a couple of chains mixed up. I'm going to pause for just a second and untangle. Okay, I tangled all of that. I don't know that it was hardly worth it, but this is a multi-chain necklace, like different colors, from black to gray to silver, different types of chain links, like herringbone, box chain. Yeah, there's a bunch of different links on here. Snake chain. And it has a tag on it with a T. And I know I've heard this brand before, but I just can't remember. And I'm sure somebody out there will recognize that. So please leave me a comment and let me know what that T stands for, because I can't remember what that is for, but I know it is a particular brand that I've heard before. So there's that. And then there was this earring, which is all tarnished and sticking to the magnet, of course. So, and then this, and I don't know what this is, but it's definitely a piece of crap. So, I mean, I thought it was a necklace with like a tassel, and it's very poorly made in a really cheap metal. And it definitely sticks to the magnet, and it is tarnished, but it doesn't have a clasp on it. It has this. But it doesn't, it doesn't clasp to anything, so I don't know what that hooked for. But anyways, it's crafter stuff. So anyways, that's it for the jar. Like I said, this jar was kind of a bust. I had a couple of sellable items in it, so I'll make my money back, but it was not enough to be worth messing with. If it hadn't been for these tools and stuff in here, I probably would have, ouch, just I probably would have not even bought it, but there you go. Anyways, I won't complain too much because I've actually had some pretty good luck with the jars that I've purchased so far. So this is probably I've spent the most on this one and got the least sellable stuff, but there is some useful things in it, so it's not bad. Anyways, that's it for this jar, and I will see y'all on the next video. Also, I wanted to announce real quick that I think I started my channel approximately a month ago, and so far I have somewhere between 50 and 60 subscribers. I don't know exactly where I'm at. I'm getting pretty decent views for a new channel, so I am going to just want to announce that I'm going to do a giveaway when I get to 100 subscribers. I'm going to give away one of my Vera Wang purses that I showed on my last video. So yes, just I don't know how I'll do the selection, but I will choose between the 100 subscribers when I get to 100. So just keep a watch out for that video. Shouldn't be too long now, I hope. So just please subscribe, like, hit share, and hit the bell icon, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much.